Now, as India entered into the fourth phase of the lockdown with new guidelines, national capital witnessed heavy vehicular movement, traffic, as people came out to attend to their offices. On Delhi-Noida Direct Way, heavy traffic was witnessed. Similar scenes are also witnessed at the Delhi-Gurugram borders and in areas like the ITO. While in the meanwhile, on the other parts of the city, salons and barber shops were opened up in several parts. In Delhi, hairstylists and barbers prepared to get back to work wearing face shields, masks, gloves, and even PPE kits. Several shops, including sweet shops, were also opened up eventually in several parts of the state. Of course, the footfall was quite low. Here, people are being quite cautious to step into these establishments, of course, leading to low footfall in many of these shops and other centers like salons that opened up. Meanwhile, Punjab lifted the curfew and devotees were seen thronging the Golden Temple. They were maintaining social distance, but many of them were seen without wearing masks inside the temple as well.
पेपर में भी दिया है, पेपर में पढ़ा है हमने और लगता है कि आज मार्केट खुलने की संभावना है और बहुत अच्छा है, मार्केट खुले तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, लोगों को बहुत परेशानी हो रही है.
We're in Delhi's posh Khan Market, where most of the stores remain closed as the Market Association waits for the Delhi government guidelines. Only a handful of the restaurants are open for delivery services, while bookstores and optical stores are as well as grocery stores are in fact open. But with lockdown 4.0 starting from today, several other shops seems to have opened the shutters partway to start maintenance and cleaning operations in the market area. However, they all say that we're not opening till the government lets us. With cameraman Ajay Thakur, this is Anisha Mathur for India Today.
You see, we are waiting the guidelines to come from Delhi government, though the center has already released their guidelines and they have permitted the activities which are not prohibited. So considering that, we had taken a special permission from police also to clean our shops so that we are ready tomorrow. If the Delhi government allows us to operate, we'll start operation by tomorrow.
Now, hair salons and barber shops still remain shut in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu government is yet to give orders for these salons and spas to resume. Shalini Lobo brings us a report.
Hair salons and barber shops still remain shut in the state of Tamil Nadu. The state government has not given any kind of order as to when they can resume operations. Now, those barbers who are associated with the Hairdressers Welfare Association have been given a dole sum of 2,000 rupees. However, for those who are not, they can submit paperwork to the district administration. Upon verification, they will be given that dole amount as well. But even big chains across the country have been saying that they're finding it difficult to pay salaries for the employees for the months of March and April, and now for the month of May as well. They're not functioning and they've requested the government for some kind of monetary aid for them to pay their employees salaries for this month. However, it looks like hair salons and barber shops will be shut in Tamil Nadu at least till the end of this month. With video journalist Divin Rajkumar, Shalini Lobo in Chennai for India Today.
Because of these corona challenges, we somehow scrambled and paid the salary for the March month in April. In May month, we are all struggling, and many are not able to pay the salary for the staff. And this is causing huge concern not only for the staff, because this is a day-to-day requirement and livelihood for them, and also for the franchisees, because this may lead to closing down of the business, which is what we are all afraid of. So we need government's help urgently.
Now, state governments have started to open up after centre issued guidelines for lockdown 4.0, easing curbs. Karnataka has now allowed bus services from tomorrow along with autos and taxis. Barbers can also open up, and of course with limited numbers and ensuring social distancing, wearing face masks. Parks are also open for limited time for limited people. No permission given to gyms. Even Sundays is a complete lockdown in Karnataka. Malls, hotels, schools remain closed. Of course, takeaways in hotels, restaurants allowed. Meanwhile, Kerala government has decided to open up of public transport in restricted manner. Initially, bus services will be allowed within the district. However, interstate bus services will not be operated as of now. If at all, special buses only to ferry migrants and people wanting to reach their homes will be sent with adequate permissions between both the states. Delhi government, however, has decided today on concessions for this lockdown, and it will be eventually made in accordance to the MHA guidelines. Till the time the order is issued, the current arrangement of lockdown 3.0 will continue.
In containment zones and economic activities will be permitted in other areas. Sunday will be total lockdown across the state. Home quarantine will be strengthened. All shops will be allowed to open. All trains running inside state will be allowed.
Other than the prohibited activity, rest remaining all activities will be permitted. There will be a lot of restriction with regard to the movement of people from the state of Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat. Whatever so far permission is being given to Seva Sindhu through Seva Sindhu, whatever so far permit has been given, only those people will be permitted. For the remaining people, there will be a complete restriction until May 31st. Only after May 31st, other people will be given permits.
We have to allow short route services inside the district. That's the first step. After that, the situation is improving. We can think the inter-district services by insisting the control on social distancing. In a bus, we have to allow only 20 to 24 passengers. So, we think we have to increase the fare pattern and to help some way, we have to find out some way to help the service running is viable.
Now, in view of rising number of COVID cases, the Maharashtra government yesterday announced extension of lockdown until the 31st of May. Strict lockdown measures will be in place in at least 7 municipal areas in the state where COVID cases are high. These include Mumbai, which remains the worst hit city in the state. BMC, however, has come up with a new containment policy according to which only buildings where positive cases are found will be sealed and not the entire compound. This marks a shift from the earlier policy where the entire housing society used to be declared as a containment zone.
The financial capital is not going to see any more relaxations as far as the lockdown is concerned, and compared to lockdown 3.0, relaxations are not going to increase, at least in the city of Mumbai. Now, we are expecting Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray to come out with a strict set of guidelines as far as the lockdown 4.0 is concerned in the state, but we will tell you that interstate buses are already running with the consent of the state. Many migrants are now being ferried to their destination states with the help of buses and with the help of Shramik trains. But as far as the metro services are concerned and the railway and the air is concerned, and all the places like educational institutions, hotels, restaurants, theatres, these all will remain closed. And as we talk about Mumbai, Mumbai is the city it is because of the film industry, because of the artist of Mumbai, the hotel, the restaurants. It's a bustling city, we all know. But all these industries are going to stay shut at least till the 31st of May is what we have been told. So seeing the number of cases increasing with every day and seeing the kind of spike Maharashtra state is witnessing, expect no more relaxations, at least for the red zones and the containment zones of the state of Maharashtra. With video journalist Prashant in Mumbai, I'm Tanushree Pandey for India Today.